Okay, so Assalamualaikum, bonjour, bonjour, bonne nuit. Bonne nuit is good night in French language. Okay, so the reason I create this video and post it to YouTube because I want to do oral presentation for my Communicative English 1 subject. Okay, so my name is Nabihah Hanis Binti Azhar. Okay, first thing first, I do self-introduction. Okay, my name is Nabihah Hanis Binti Azhar. I am 21 years old. I am 21 years old. Okay, I am 21 years old. I am 21 years old. I am from class G81B. I study in Polytechnic Production. I study in Polytechnic Production. So I'm in the first semester right now. So right now I want to do oral presentation for Communicative English 1 subject. Okay, so I take course Diploma in Accounting. My matric number is 06G81F1066. So the topic that I choose for oral presentation is depression in college student, because I am a college student, right? And I study in college right now. So I choose this topic. It relates to my real life, my life. It's very common topic right now. Depression in college students. So depression in college students. So science, causes and statistics headline. So okay, so that one is self-introduction. Okay, so the reason I choose this topic because okay, it's okay. I do this one. Okay, so right now I would like to do. Okay, so this one I search from Google. Okay, this one okay, first thing first, the reason I choose this topic, depression among the students. Okay, the reason I choose this topic, depression among the students, because I studied in KPTM College Binti before the first semester. In the first semester, I must do mock seminar. So mock seminar presentation for basic orientary subject. So I choose the same topic like this. So I choose depression among the students, the symptoms, and I suffer depression before, so I have an idea, knowledge, experience about depression, mental illness, something like that. Everything, depression, mental illness. So that's why I choose that topic. Okay. And then I've done do that mock seminar, and then there's like I save on Microsoft Word. I save on Microsoft Word. No, I save in Microsoft Word and PowerPoint slide and presentation. And then right now, the present one, I want to do oral presentation. I try to find backend. From Microsoft Word, I try to find backend that information, everything, that mock seminar presentation, everything from Microsoft Word. But I don't know, I asked my old friend, my old classmate, but she didn't reply, so I can't manage to find it. So that's why I search Google and I find the information, everything. The first one, I didn't take the second one because it didn't fit this topic, so I chose the first one and the third one. So this one, everything. Okay, can you see it? Okay, this one I write on. So this one I write on a whiteboard, a mini whiteboard. I use this one to taught people, like to teach people. So the topic for my oral presentation is depression in college students, science courses and statistics. Headline. This one. It's very, I know. Okay. I know it's. You know. Okay. This one. Okay, so right now I search Google. Okay. So right now I search Google. Depression among the students. So I take the first one and the third one. So this is it, everything. You can see it. Okay. So this one is oral presentation. Okay, this one is for oral presentation. The topic is depression among the students. Depression among college students by Erica Riba and Diana Kusumano. So college students suffer depression. Okay, because the causes, right? The cause is okay. So the cause is punca. The cause is punca. Okay, so the causes: college students suffer depression because of midterms, tuition fee, relationship, bullying, self-esteem, exam, peer pressure, assignment, student loan, schoolwork, depression, grades. So based on my experience, okay, I suffer depression before, I don't know, start after SPM. After I finish my SPM examination, I suffer depression. But I cry every second of my life. I start being antisocial. I have social anxiety. I be an introvert. I always lock myself. I don't know. Lock myself. Always stay at home and then prevent myself from people. Like, I don't know. I'm scared to go out, see people. I'm scared that people see me weird. I'm scared that people judge, critique me. I don't know, I feel like I'm weird. Before, I don't know, I suffer depression and I feel like I'm weird, not normal like other people. And yeah, I feel, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So the reason I suffer depression, I don't know, minor depression, major depression, or high functional depression. I think I have minor depression. I don't know. I think I have high functional depression. I mean, it's not in a short time, but it's quite in a long time. Like for a month, I suffer depression for a month. So the reason I suffer depression because of, okay, this one I choose it because of self-esteem. Like before this, I have low self-esteem. Like I met psychologist Dr. Rostam. He's psychiatrist in Putrajaya Hospital. So I met psychologist Dr. Rostam, and I don't know, I just talked to him everything, and then he assumed me immediately. He said that I have low self-esteem, like that, and I just thought my experience, I have low self-esteem. I don't know, before this, during Form 5, I feel like I'm normal person, normal human being, same like another student. But actually, I was wrong. I mean, actually, to be honest, I have a lot of mental illness. So one of mental illness that I suffer is self-esteem, low self-esteem. I don't know, I feel like I have low confidence about myself. When I study during Form 5, I study inside of my class 5 jujur in SMK Jalan 3. I take account and Arabic language. Like, so total is 11 subject. Okay, 13 subject plus pendidikan sivik dan kewarganegaraan and pendidikan jasmani dan kesihatan. So total 13 subject. Yeah. So I suffer low self-esteem. I don't know, I study inside of my class, right? And then I feel like I study inside of my class like normal, like usually I do, right? I go to school like usually I do. Okay, I study inside of my class Form 5, and then I don't know, and then start school. I don't know, I feel like I'm not smart. I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I always see people, they're okay, I always see people, I don't understand. I always see, I don't know, I always see people, speciality, ability, personality, traits, character, I don't know, talent more than me. Like I always see people, talent, no, ability, speciality more than myself. But I always focus on people, not myself. And then I always see, you know, I always have thoughts. I don't know, I always think that many students inside of that class Form 5 is more smart than me, is smarter than me. I feel like I'm an obtuse. I feel like I'm a slow learner. I'm like, maybe people like more smart, I mean a fast learner rather than me, like that. But that's what I see during the lesson, school lesson. But when it comes to exam, like when it comes to exam, I always get the highest grade. I always get number 1 in my class and top 3 in KDT, kedudukan dalam tingkatan. Like, do you understand? I always think that many people more smart than me, but when it comes to exam, the result, I got the highest grade, and I always get number 1 in my class, top 3 KDT, kedudukan dalam tingkatan. So top 3 over 500 students. Like, I always get number 1 in my class over 50 students in my class. So that's my experience suffer self-esteem. Self-esteem is mental illness. Like, it's like, I search Google after SPM because I have curiosity to know about self-esteem. So self-esteem is, it's like you lie to yourself. Like, you can be whatever you want, right? You can be smart, you can have photographic memory, you can have good memory, you can be the best student if you want, if you believe in yourself, but you lie to yourself like, oh, I can't achieve success, many people more smart than me, I'm not that smart, I'm like that. So self-esteem is like you lie to yourself, so that's not good. Self-esteem is mental illness. But I think not people realize that they suffer mental illness and suffer low self-esteem. I believe there's a lot of people out there suffer self-esteem, trust me, but they just not realize it. Okay. And then so exam. Okay, I suffer depression. Yes, I suffer depression. I don't know, after I finish SPM examination, I suffer after I finish SPM examination, I suffer depression because of exam. I target 11 A+ for SPM examination. For SPM examination, I want to be the best student for my secondary school, SMP Jalan 3. There's a lot, like, many people said I'm smart, many people said I can be best student. Many people predict me, target me to be best student for SPM. And then many people say I'm smart. My tuition teacher say I'm smart. My additional mathematics tuition teacher, he's same age with me. Before he's 19 years old, he said I'm smart, very smart and intelligent, wise wisdom. So many teachers that know me. Okay, my mother teach mathematics modern. My mother is a teacher at SMK Jalan 3. So my mother is a teacher, so I must achieve good grades, right? If not, the teacher will look down on me, critique, talk back about me. So that's why I must get good result. I must be best student. I must take care of my mother reputation, my mother image. Many teachers target me to be best student for SPM. Okay, and then the principal. There's two principles actually. The first principle is like when I don't know because she's retired a few years ago. So okay, the first principal, I know her. Yeah, she close to my mother, so she target me to be, She know me. Okay, there's two principal, right? Okay, Form 5 there's new principal, and the principal is like a man. I mean, a male man. So he target me to be best student for SPM. He target me to be best student for SPM. I can make my secondary school SMK Jalan 3 proud of me. Like proud of me. I mean, I make the school proud. Like saya banggakan sekolah tu. I make the school proud of me. The second principal target me to be best student, and you know, he said that I can make my school. I make my school proud of me. Like I make the school proud. I don't know, like banggakan sekolah. That's it. So I target to be best student. I put high target. Like I want 11 A+ for task, midterm, and then there's another task, and then SPM. I know. Start Form 4, Form 5. I target really high. I target 11 A+. Task, everything, midterm, final exam. I managed to enter this group. This group is called the Champion. The Champion, the student that get number 1 until number I'm gonna accent number 44 until number 44, I guess 40 or 44 for final exam Form 4. They can join this group. It's called the Champion. This group can get good grades, good result for SPM 7A. So I managed to join that group because I got 9A, I guess, for final exam. I don't know, 9A. Form 4 final exam, I got 9A. I got number 1 in my class, and I deserve number 1 in my class, Form 4, and number 3, I guess. Yes, I think number 3 for KDT, kedudukan dalam tingkatan, so 3 over 500 student in SMK Jalan 3. So I managed to join that group, the Champion, and then so yeah, Form 5, if you want to be best student for SPM, you must get minimum 7A, max 7A to 11A. Then you can get on stage for SPM. Like you can get Anugerah award, everything. So yeah, that's what I want, but I didn't get. I get good result. Start Form 4 until Form 5 midterm, and start trial I jatuh, and then SPM I naik sikit like that. So okay. So that's exam. After finish SPM examination, I suffer depression. I don't know, I search Google, there's minor depression, major depression, high functional depression, high functional anxiety. So I suffer, I don't know, either minor, major, or high functional depression, but I suffer depression, like I cry, and then I have sleeping disorder, like I can't sleep, and then I suffer sleeping disorder, like I can't sleep, and then I have like appetite changes, like I don't know, I eat and then I like throw up that food, like I can't eat. So I have appetite changes, I have like eating disorder, and I lose weight. And then I start being antisocial, and then I just so sorry, I have appetite changes, and then I suffer a lot of mental illness after, I don't know, before SPM examination, after SPM examination. So yeah, I suffered depression before because of exam. Like I take it really high, and then I didn't manage to achieve like grades. My grades jadi daripada first test is 11A to A+, and then A biasa, and then A-. So I got number 1. I got number 1 in my class and number 2 in KDT to over 500 students. So midterm, I want to do better than the test. Like, I want more A+. I got 2 A+, so I want more A+. I want 11 A+. I target 11 A+, and I got 9A. I don't know, I think I just get 1 A+. I don't know. I got 9A, I got number 1 in my class and number 3 in KDT, Kerukan dalam tingkatan, to over 500 students. And start trial, I don't know, there's bad things happen. I suffer a lot of illness, I don't know. A lot of illness, problems, challenge, obstacles, tasks, challenge, problem in life. So I know I push myself to take the exam. I know sometimes there's inner thoughts. I know I feel like I want to give up before. I feel like I want to give up before because but I just take the exam and I just jawab je. And I got I got 3A. So I don't know. I don't see the KDT, so yeah, I got 3A, and SPM. I just take the exam and I got 6A. There's a lot bad things happen. I struggled a lot to finish my SPM examination. And yeah. And then okay. So that one exam, and then peer pressure. So I suffer stress. Like stress is mental illness, right? I suffer stress. I have peer pressure. I feel pressure because I want to do the best. I want to maintain my grades. I don't want jatuh, so I want to maintain, make sure everything okay, make sure I don't have any problems, I don't have illness, I don't have challenge, obstacles. I make sure I maintain every day is okay. So it's, you know, pressure for me. I guess like problems always come and go, and that's why I feel stressed. My art teacher say I stress a lot. Like my face, I know before this my face always like, how to say it, flare up. I don't know, sorry. Like, I feel so okay. So peer pressure. Stress is mental illness. And I feel pressure. I feel pressure, scared for SPM examination, because that one is like, it's, I don't know, it's really important in my life. I don't, that one is like big for me in my life. You understand? Because I know, biggest moments in my life, important moments in my life, you know. There was like very important moments in my life, very important experience, like very important for me. So I don't know, I feel like if I don't not do very well, I feel like if I'm not do very well for SPM, it's like the end of the world for me. Like before, that's before, not right now. Right now I changed my mindset, everything. I have positive mindset. Okay, so other assignment, I think I'm okay with assignment. No, assignment, financial accounting 1, maybe an honest person. Financial accounting 1, okay, there's assignment for financial accounting 1. I don't know, before this I'm not be an alert person. I thought there's no class for financial accounting 1, and then but actually there's a class for financial accounting 1, and so I didn't go to the class, and I lost, I don't know what should I do, like the work, the task. So I need to do financial accounting 1 assignment, right? And then I do it at home. So after a week I want to submit, and the lecturer said, and the lecturer didn't accept my assignment, right? So I get 0 for it. But don't worry, after that I learn from mistakes. I mean, assignment submit on time, and then quiz midterm final exam I take on time. I target 100 for quiz midterm final exam. Okay, so that's assignment. I think, and I'll start after that. I make sure I submit assignment on time. Practical lab test, do the best, make sure 100% correct, and I submit on CDOS. I submit on CDOS before the due date. Quiz assignment, business mathematics assignment, submit on time on CDOS before due date. So I learn from mistakes, so I'm okay. So that one, I know, make sure I do presentation, everything. I go to class, full class, everything, right? And then student loan. I don't have student loan. Depression, grades. Like I target, okay, for example, in KPTM College Pangi, I target A plus for Assalamualaikum, bonjour, bonne nuit is good night in French language. Okay, so the reason I create this video and post it to YouTube, because I want to do oral presentation for my Communicative English 1 subject. Okay, so my name is Nabihah Hanis Binti Azhar. Okay, first thing first, I do self-introduction. Okay, my name is Nabihah Hanis Binti Azhar. I am 21 years old. 21 years old. Okay, I am 21 years old. I am 21 years old. I am from class D81B. I study in Polytechnic Production. I study in Polytechnic Production. So I'm in the first semester right now. So right now I want to do oral presentation for Communicative English 1 subject. Okay, so I take course Diploma in Accounting. My matric number is 06D81F1066. So the topic that I choose for oral presentation is depression in college student, because I am a college student, right? And I study in college right now. So I choose this topic. It relates to my real life, my life. That is very common topic right now. Depression in college students. So depression in college students. So science, causes, and statistics. Headline. So okay, so that one is self-introduction. Okay, so the reason I choose this topic because okay, it's okay, I do this one. Okay, so right now I would like to do, okay, so this one I search from Google. Okay, this one okay, first thing first, the reason I choose this topic, the reason I choose this topic, depression among the students. Okay, the reason I choose this topic, depression among the students, because I studied in KPTM College Bangi before, the first semester. In the first semester, I must do mock seminar. So mock seminar presentation for basic orientary subject. So I choose the same topic like this. So I choose depression among the students, the symptoms, and I suffer depression before, so I have an idea, knowledge, experience about depression, mental illness, something like that, everything, depression, mental illness. So that's why I choose that topic. Okay. And then I've done do that mock seminar, and then there's like I save on Microsoft Word. I save in Microsoft Word and PowerPoint slide and presentation. And then right now, the present one, I want to do oral presentation. I try to find back again. From Microsoft Word. I try to find back again that information, everything, that mock seminar presentation, everything from Microsoft Word. But I don't know, I asked my old friend, my old classmate, but she didn't reply, so I can't manage to find it. So that's why I search Google and I find the information, everything. The first one, I didn't take the second one because it didn't fit this topic, so I choose the first one and the third one. So this one, everything. Okay, can you see it? Okay, this one I write on. So this one I write on a board, a whiteboard, a mini whiteboard. I use this one to taught people, like to teach people. So the topic for my oral presentation is depression in college students, science, causes and statistics. Headline, this one. Sorry, I know. Okay, I know it's, you know, the balik, right? Okay, this one. Thank you. Okay, so right now I search Google. Okay, so right now I search Google. Depression among the students. So I take the first one and the third one. So this is it, everything. Okay, you see it? Okay, thank you. So this one is oral presentation. Okay, this one is for oral presentation. The topic is depression among the students. Depression among college students by Erika Riba and Diana Kusumano. So college students suffer depression. Okay, because the causes, right? The cause kesan. Okay, so the cause is punca. The cause is punca. Okay, so the causes: college students suffer depression because of midterms, tuition fee, relationship, bullying, self-esteem, exam, peer pressure, assignment, student loan, schoolwork, depression, grades. So based on my experience, okay, I suffer depression before, I don't know, start after SPM. After I finish my SPM examination, I suffer depression. Like I cry every second of my life. I start being antisocial. I have social anxiety. I be an introvert. I always lock myself, like, I don't know, lock myself, always stay at home and then prevent myself from people. Like, I don't know, I'm scared to go out, see people. I'm scared that people see me weird. I'm scared that people judge, critique me. I don't know, I feel like I'm weird. Before, I don't know, I suffer depression and I feel like I'm weird, not normal like other people. And yeah, I feel, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So the reason I suffer depression, I don't know, minor depression, major depression, or high functional depression. I think I have minor depression. I don't know. I think I have high functional depression. I mean, it's not in a short time, but it's quite in a long time. Like for a month, I suffer depression for a month. So the reason I suffer depression because of, okay, this one I choose it because of self-esteem. Like before this, like before this, I have low self-esteem. Like I met psychologist Dr. Rostam. He's psychiatrist in Putrajaya Hospital. So I met psychologist Dr. Rostam, and I don't know, I just talked to him everything, and then he assumed me immediately. He said that I have low self-esteem, like that, and I just thought my experience, I have low self-esteem. I don't know, before this, during Form 5, I feel like I'm normal person, normal human being, same like another student. But actually, I was wrong. I mean, actually, to be honest, I have a lot of mental illness. So one of mental illness that I suffer is self-esteem, low self-esteem. I don't know, I feel like I have low confidence about myself. When I study during Form 5, I study inside of my class 5 jujur. In SMK Jalan 3, I take account and Arabic language. Like, so total is 11 subject. Okay, 13 subject plus pendidikan sivik dan kewarganegaraan and pendidikan jasmani dan kesihatan. So total 13 subject. Yeah. So I suffer low self-esteem. I don't know, I study inside of my class, right? And then I feel like I study inside of my class like normal, like usually I do, right? I go to school like usually I do. Okay, I study inside of my class Form 5, and then I don't know, and then start school. I don't know, I feel like I'm not smart. I don't know, I feel like, I always see people, they're okay, I always see people, I don't understand. I always see, I always see people speciality, ability, personality, traits, character, I don't know, talent more than me. Like I always see people talent, ability, specialty more than myself. Like I always focus on people, not myself. And then I always see, I always have thoughts. I don't know, I always think that many students inside of that class Form 5 is more smart than me, is smarter than me. I feel like I'm an obtuse. I feel like I am a slow learner. I'm like, maybe people like more smart, I mean a fast learner rather than me, like that. But that's what I see during the lesson, school lesson. But when it comes to exam, I always get the highest grade. I always get number 1 in my class and top 3 in KDT, kedudukan dalam tingkatan. Like, do you understand? I always think that many people more smart than me, but when it comes to exam, the result, I got the highest grade, and I always get number 1 in my class, top 3 KDT, kedudukan dalam tingkatan. So top 3 over 500 students. I always get number 1 in my class over 50 students in my class. So that's my experience. Suffer self-esteem. Self-esteem is mental illness. Like, it's like, I don't know, I search Google after SPM because I have curiosity to know about self-esteem. So self-esteem is like you lie to yourself. Like you can be whatever you want, right? You can be smart, you can have photographic memory, you can have good memory, you can be the best student if you want, if you believe in yourself. But you lie to yourself like, oh, I can't achieve success, many people more smart than me, I'm not that smart, I'm like that. So self-esteem is like you lie to yourself, so that's not good. Self-esteem is mental illness. But I think not people realize that they suffer mental illness and suffer low self-esteem. I believe there's a lot of people out there suffer self-esteem, trust me, but they just not realize it. Okay, and then so exam. Okay, I suffer depression. Yes, I suffer depression. I know after I finish SPM examination, I suffer. Sorry, after I finish SPM examination, I suffer depression because of exam. I target 11A+ for SPM examination. For SPM examination, I want to be the best student for my secondary school, SMK Jalan 3. There's a lot, like many people said I'm smart, many people said I can be best student. Many people predict me, target me to be best student for SPM. And then many people say I'm smart. My tuition teacher say I'm smart. My additional mathematics tuition teacher, he's same age with me. He's like, before he's 19 years old, he said I'm smart, very smart and intelligent, wise wisdom. So many teacher that know me. Okay, my mother teach mathematics modern. My mother is a teacher at SMK Jalan 3. So my mother is a teacher, so I must achieve good grades, right? Yeah. If not, the teacher will look down on me, critique, talk back about me. So that's why I must get good result. I must be best student. I must take care of my mother reputation, my mother image. Many teachers target me to be best student for SPM. Okay, and then the principal, there's two principal actually. The first principal is like when I don't know because she's retired a few years ago. So okay, the first principal, I know her. Yeah, she close to my mother, so she target me to be best. I mean, she know me. Okay, there's two principal, right? Okay, Form 5 there's new principal, and the principal is like a man. I mean, a male man. So he target me to be best student for SPM. He target me to be best student for SPM. I can make my secondary school SMK Jalan 3 proud of me. Like proud of me. I mean, I make the school proud. Like saya banggakan sekolah tu. I make the school proud of me. the principal, the second principal, target me to be best student, and he said that I can make my school, I make my school proud of me. Like I make the school proud. Like banggakan sekolah. That's it. So I target to be best student. I put high target. Like I want 11 A plus for test, midterm, and then there's another test, and then SPM. Start from 4, from 5. I target really high. I target 11 A plus. Test, everything, midterm, final exam. I managed to enter this group. This group is called the Champion. The Champion, a student that get number 1 until number I'm gonna accent number 44 until number 44, I guess 40 or 44 for final exam form 4. They can join this group. It's called the Champion. This group can get good grades, good result for SPM 7A. So I managed to join that group because I got 9A, I guess, for final exam. I don't know, 9A form 4 final exam. I got 9A. I got number 1 in my class, and I deserve number 1 in my class, form 4, and number 3, I guess. Yes, I think number 3 for KDT, kedudukan dalam tingkatan, so 3 over 500 student in SMK Jalan 3. So I managed to join that group, the Champion, and then form 5, if you want to be best student for SPM, you must get minimum 7A, max 7A to 11A. Then you can get on stage for SPM. Like you can get Anugerah award, everything. So yeah, that's what I want, but I didn't get. I get good result start from 4 until from 5 midterm, and start trial I jatuh, and then SPM I naik sikit, right, like that. So okay, so that's exam. After finish SPM examination, I suffer depression. I don't know, I search Google, there's minor depression, major depression, high functional depression, high functional anxiety. So I suffer, I don't know, either minor, major, or high functional depression, but I suffer depression. Like I cry, and then I have sleeping disorder, like I can't sleep, and then I suffer sleeping disorder, like I can't sleep, and then I have like appetite changes, like I don't know, I eat and then I like throw up that food, like I can't eat. So I have appetite changes, I have like eating disorder, and I lose weight. And then I start being antisocial, and then I just So sorry, I have appetite changes, and then I suffer a lot of mental illness after, I don't know, before SPM examination, after SPM examination. So yeah, I suffered depression before because of exam. Like I target really high, and then I didn't manage to achieve that grades. My grades jadi daripada first test is 11A to A plus, and then A biasa, and then A minus. So I got number 1. I got number 1 in my class and number 2 in KDT to over 500 students. So midterm, I want to do better than the test. Like I want more A plus. I got 2 A plus, so I want more A plus. I want 11 A plus. I target 11 A plus, and I got 9A. I don't know, I think I just get 1 A plus, I don't know. I got 9A, I got number 1 in my class and number 3 in KDT, Kerukan dalam tingkatan, 3 over 500 student. And start trial, I don't know, there's bad things happen. I suffer a lot of illness, I don't know. A lot of illness, problems, challenge, obstacles, task, challenge, problem in life. So I know I push myself to take the exam. I know sometimes there's inner thoughts. I know I feel like I want to give up before. I feel like I want to give up before, because yeah. But I just take the exam, and I just jawab je. And I got I got 3A. So I don't know, I don't see the KDT, so yeah, I got 3A, and SPM, I just take the exam and I got 6A. There's a lot bad things happen. I struggled a lot to finish my SPM examination. And yeah. And then so that one exam and the peer pressure. So I suffer stress. Like stress is mental illness, right? I suffer stress. I have peer pressure. I feel pressure because I want to do the best. I want to maintain my grades. I don't want jatuh, so I want to maintain, make sure everything okay, make sure I don't have any problems, I don't have illness, I don't have challenge, obstacles. I make sure I maintain every day is okay. So it's, you know, pressure for me. I guess like problems always come and go, and that's why I feel stressed. My art teacher say I'm stressed. I stress a lot. Like my face, I don't know, before this my face always like, how to say it, flare up. I don't know, sorry. Like, my face, okay. So peer pressure. Stress is mental illness. And then I feel pressure. Scared for SPM examination, because that one is like, it's, I don't know, it's very important in my life. I don't, that one is like big for me in my life. You understand? Biggest moments in my life, important moments in my life, you know. That one's like very important moments in my life. Very important. Experience like very important for me. So I don't know. I feel like if I don't not do very well, I feel like if I'm not do very well for SPM, it's like the end of the world for me. Like before, that's before, not right now. Right now, I changed my mindset. Everything, I have positive mindset. Okay. So, other assignment. I think I'm okay with assignment. No, assignment. Financial accounting 1. I've been an honest person. Financial accounting 1. Okay, there's assignment for financial accounting 1. I don't know. Before this, I'm not being an alert person. I thought there's no class for financial accounting 1, and then but actually there's a class for financial accounting 1, and so I didn't go to the class, and I lost. I don't know what should I do, like the work, the task. So I need to do financial accounting 1 assignment, right? And then I do it at home. So after a week, I want to submit, and the lecturer said, the lecturer didn't accept my assignment, right? So I get 0 for it. But don't worry, after that I learn from mistakes. I mean, assignment submit on time, and then quiz midterm final exam I take on time. I target 100 for quiz midterm final exam. Okay, so that's assignment. I think, after that I make sure I submit assignment on time. Practical lab test, do the best, make sure 100% correct, and I submit on CDOS. I submit on CDOS before the due date. Quiz, assignment, business mathematics assignment, submit on time on CDOS before due date. So I learn from mistakes, so I'm okay. So that one, I know, make sure I do presentation, everything. I go to class, full class, everything, right? And then student loan. I have student loan, depression, grades. Like I target, okay, for example, in KPTM College Bangi, I target A+ for